What is factoring in the trucking industry and how to use it?
The trucking business is the pump that ensures the flow of goods and other items within a country in the same way a heart pumps blood through the human body. However, the owner and truck driver often have to wait several weeks to several months to get paid. Situations like this often result in an inability to continue doing business and severe cash gap. But there is a remedy that can help businesses to keep the heart pumping, and that is invoice factoring. Such as HMD Financial, a freight factoring company which aims to support trucking businesses with secure financing, reduce their risks, and at the end of the day, help them to succeed in the ever-changing reality of today. This is a new company in the HMD group, which also includes HMD Trucking and 6 other entities successfully operating in the US market. Watch this video to learn more about HMD Financial.
What is factoring?
In a nutshell, factoring allows you to sell your invoice to a factoring company and receive the invoice amount net of the commission that the company charges for its services. You can then use the advance to close your cash flow gaps and land more deals to help your business grow. Each party in the factoring agreement gets something out of it. Trucking company gets paid sooner instead of having to wait. Factoring companies collect a commission on each invoice it processes. The customer gets to do business with a reliable company that has financial collateral and will not collapse from force majeure. Although a factoring agreement may sound like a very good idea, there will always be critics who will prefer traditional methods of boosting their operating assets, borrowing from a bank. Freight factoring is different from a bank loan. When you take out a loan, you have to return more than you borrowed due to the interest on the amount you owe. You do get your money quite quickly. With freight factoring though, you only need to pay a small commission immediately. No additional fees or payments are required, and there is minimal risk of fine print or hidden fees. After that, your money will be totally at your disposal. The factoring company does all the waiting and cashes the invoice when it's time.
How much does a factoring company charge?
Factoring company rates can differ, but usually they remain within 5% of the invoice amount. Fees depend on several factors: the monthly volume of receivables, the sum of each invoice to be factored, the trustworthiness of your customers, and the time allocated for payment. Usually a larger volume is the best way to secure lower fees.
How does factoring work in trucking?
The procedure is quite simple. Although the steps can vary from company to company, here is the most common flow. You fill in and provide a factoring application with all the details of the invoice or the freight bill. When your request is approved, a factoring agreement is issued and signed. The factoring company checks the trustworthiness of your clients and selects invoices to purchase. You get paid for the selected factoring freight bill and enjoy a steady cash flow. The factoring company waits for your customers to pay for their trucking services. There can also be a preliminary stage 2. Before drivers agree to ship loads, they can ask a factoring company to do an advance credit check to understand whether the invoice for this job is suitable for factoring. Most factoring companies check the trustworthiness of potential clients, which is an additional benefit to help safeguard your business.
How can freight factoring increase your cash flow?
Freight factoring ensures a steady cash flow. It allows you to meet your immediate financial needs, such as fuel, maintenance, and payroll without delay. It secures your future and stability too, so you can safely invest in new trucks and expand your business. The increased capacity allows taking more contracts with a higher value and with more reliable companies. The number of non-payments decreases as you can follow your factoring partner's advice to avoid dealing with shady actors. Also, you no longer need to be on edge waiting for just any contract to survive in the short term. Instead, you can plan for the long-term future of your business. Factoring companies handle the time and resource-consuming task of billing and collecting payments. Small trucking companies do not always have the time or manpower to process the invoice correctly and register the payment accurately. However, factoring companies deal with the procedure on a daily basis and have the resources and qualified employees required for collecting every single penny.
What are the benefits of freight factoring?
Simple and fast payments. These are just some of the benefits of freight factoring. Let's take a look at the others. Same-day payment. Most companies have reached a level of service where an application review takes only 24 hours and the money arrives to the customer's account the next day at the latest. Reduce the accounting burden. With factoring, the accounting burden is reduced as the only transaction you need to take care of is selling the invoice. This way, the number of operations you need to handle drastically decreases. You can spend your free time processing new deliveries and expanding your business. Qualified brokers. As an additional complimentary service, factoring companies often suggest conducting conducting broker checks. This is a profitable activity as the selection of a qualified broker will guarantee payment. You only need to ensure high-quality transportation and secure a long-standing partnership. Stop worrying about getting paid. Factoring companies are professional collectors. They have more instruments and trade secrets that help them to clear invoices. Reliable companies also have a decent reputation and a certain influence in the field.
What is the difference between recourse and non-recourse factoring?
It is vitally important to know the difference between the recourse and non-recourse factoring if you want to avoid sticky situations. Recourse factoring usually goes hand in hand with smaller commission fees, fast access to funds, and the possibility to work with shippers or brokers with a compromised credit history. However, there is a catch. If the factoring company is unable to collect money from your customer within a predefined period, you have to buy your invoice back, and whether or not you'll be able to receive your payment is another story. Non-recourse factoring appears to be a better option in this insecure world, as you will not be held liable for an unpaid invoice. Factoring companies do not take the risk just to help their valuable clients. To outweigh the uncertainty, they charge considerably higher fees and may take a few days to screen the payer while you wait for your cash.
How to choose the right factoring company.
The choice of factoring company might be vital for the survivability of your business. There are a lot of factors to consider: prompt payment, borrowing capacity, program types, advancement percentages, aged invoices, contract termination, and extra fees. All of this information should be clearly visible on the company's website. In addition, personal communication with an account executive may help you to distinguish a decent company from a shady one. HMD Financial, a company that provides services to both shippers and countless owner-operators alike. The service enables the clients to receive up to 99% of qualifying account receivables within a single day of submitting their financing request. No hidden fees, no tricks, no fine print. Besides, it is a member of the HMD group, which is directly involved in trucking. They know everything about freight companies' needs and how to solve any challenge along the way. If you are only starting your business in the trucking industry or have already established yourself in the market and want to expand, we will offer appropriate solutions for both. Please visit the website of HMD Financial for more and feel free to contact us with any question or request. We are a reliable partner which is ensured by the diversified structure of the HMD Group, guaranteeing your corporate financial security independently and helping your business to succeed.